So I am 5 feet 9 inches, and I was in between sizes. I didn't know whether to go with the size M or L. So when I got to the shop, the bike shop, really cool mechanic there put me on a bike, and he was about the same size as me, maybe half inch or an inch taller. He said he goes M or L, it doesn't really matter for him. I told him what I would be doing, just riding the bike tracks, you know, over 50s rider now, not doing any jumps or any serious off-roading or anything like that. Put me on the M, felt pretty good. Put me on the L, felt pretty good, not much difference, slightest bit more reach on the handlebars, that's all I could really feel. And after telling him what I'd do and where I was going to ride, and just around, mainly to get to the post office for me as well every day, yeah, nothing too serious. He suggested I go with the L, but he said it really doesn't matter. You're in between sizes, whatever feels alright or good. What I don't like is the small bikes. Small bikes look a little bit dicky, but the M doesn't look small, if you're worried about that. So I went with the size L. Unlike the Trek, the giant bikes don't come in ML. Well, this one does. The Talon 2 doesn't anyway. That's all basically I can say. If I was to get a Trek, I think I'd go the ML. I don't think I could go a large. The ML would literally be perfect for me, I think, being 5'9". Maybe I'll give you a look at what I look like on the bike at 5 feet 9 inches. Let's set up this camera. I'm not sure what that's going to look like. Alright guys, 5 feet 9 inches. I'm on a bit of a... There you go. 5 feet 9 inches. I'm on a bit of a hill here, but you get the idea. Come down here a little bit. Basically what I'm looking at. So, do I look big or small on the L at 5 feet 9? Lots of knee room. Almost a hand of knee room easily. I think I fit pretty good. I still haven't dialed it in properly yet though. I'm always in between sizes. I'm in between sizes on my helmet as well. It's such a pain. The medium is too tight, and the L is borderline too loose. It's okay, I can make it work, especially if I wear the head covering, which I usually do anyway to stop the sun on my neck. But I'm always in between sizes in everything. This helmet. If you're getting back into riding like me, or you're an older rider, or you know, these bikes are just so simple. They really are very simple. and they freewheel so easily compared to older bikes. So yeah, I'm really enjoying that part. The 29-inch wheels, they're just not much effort. What I have noticed on this bike is that the top speed is not very high. You're not going to win any races on this bike, like along the road, you know? No way. I'll just show you. This is just today's ride. That would be going off a gutter or something. Hardly anything. Alrighty. It's been Rob Roscoe. If you're liking these videos, give me a like. That's all I can ask for. I think I could put the seat up a little bit higher, but if I do that, I feel a little bit unstable when I just hit the sand here. I nearly, you know, I nearly fell off because my seat was a bit high. I wanted to touch the ground, I couldn't. I was on the corner. So yeah, along the bike tracks, I want to just along the tarmac bike tracks here. I really want the seat high and along the road. But okay, the next step is, should I put a dropper seat on? Is it worth it? I don't go off-road enough to really bother with it, but in that case scenario just then, I probably would have pressed the button, because I wanted to ride onto the sand up this track. It's not deep here, but right at the start it's very deep. I wanted to ride along those sands, and I basically couldn't. I was in the wrong gear and my seat was high. I wanted to just put my foot on the ground and bounce back up again, but I couldn't. And that's the new dropper seat, right? Oh, by the way, I have put the seat forward slightly, and I'm just tinkering whether that's a good idea or not, or I'm gonna check what my back feels like tonight, if I've got any pain or somewhere, and I'm just basically trying to dial it in. I haven't touched the handlebars. It feels pretty good when riding, and my back is not getting sore usually, so I'm just giving it a little bit of time before I think whether to either put that seat back a little bit. Definitely not going to go forward anymore. I think I'd come back a little bit. I need to get some oil for the chain, don't I? I'll do that. I forgot about that. Getting some oil for the chain.